Salute. This interview was originally conducted back in October 2021. For a lot of different reasons, I didn't upload it, but now here we go. I hope y'all enjoy. Welcome to Battle Rap Center.
And we live. Salute. What's good? Y'all already know what it is. Do me a favor before you walk in my house. Take your shoes off. Dust your feet off. Sit back and enjoy the ride. And remember to take some of these good vibes around to some of these other content creators. And like I promised y'all yesterday, we got a special guest that's going to jump in the ride with us. You know what I mean? I'm going to start this motherfucking show.
In one way or the other, I'm a bad brother. Word. You're watching Generation X Radio. With your host, Street Knowledge.
Never playing. Kill bangs in front of his bitch. If that hotel, she spending days in a box. I'm making reservations. And I advise you to stay off the alcohol, cause I'll smoke you with no hesitation. In Bible terms, nigga, don't let the gin assist you in your revelation.
Salute, fam. Welcome. And again, thank you, because motherfuckers don't be doing shit like this. And
All
that's
love,
real
bro.
talk.
I like talking to the people.
Yeah, so that shit is appreciated. If you don't mind introducing yourself to the people, most of the people already know you, but for the ones that don't.
My name is Bankhead. I reside in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am a battle rapper, official member of NWX, member of Cartel, Syndicate Cartel Battle Rap League, and you already know it's Sour Time, CEO and owner of his Sour Time LLCs.
That's what it is. How long have you been battle rapping? Matter of fact, that ain't even an important question. A question that I'm always curious about: was you rapping before you decided to battle rap, or did you battle rap because of battle rap?
I was battle rapping before I decided to battle rap. Before I knew battle rap kind of existed, I was always competitive. I mean, me and my guys used to go to little house parties and shit when we was 15, 14, 16. And, you know, they be playing those instrumentals. We get to rap into the instrumentals and things that turn intense. Somebody else rapping on the instrumental, and then y'all go back and forth and it turn into a battle. Somewhat to say.
Word. So what made you get into battle rap?
The competitiveness, the whole competition of the sport. Battle rap is a lane where you can build and make your own name and image and brand for yourself, become a household name independently and single-handedly, because it's basically based off opinions and preference of the culture. Some people will not like you, some people will, and that's what drawing me to battle rap, so I can position myself and the world could see my passion, basically.
That's a fact. One of the questions that one of my subscribers wanted me to ask you was if and when we will ever see you on a URL stage.
Well, shout out to URL, shout out to Beasley, shout out to Smack, shout out to P, another staff member at URL. I got a good relationship with P. Me and him very cool. I have battled on URL. I was the first one on the app. First battle that ever dropped on the app, Bankhead versus Scotty Good. I battled Gotti Illuminati on URL. That was my second URL battle. I was offered a caffeine contract after that. I denied the caffeine contract based off the fact that I was told that I couldn't battle for RBE Cartel. RBE or KOTD, and I declined it for those reasons.
I can dig that.
Yeah, so I mean, you might see me back on the URL stage. You might not. If you do see me on the URL stage, it will be a very big battle because my business is at that point now with URL. I put in my little work for them, and when they contact me with some real business, we gonna work.
Word.
But till
That's what
then,
it is.
I basically been doing everything on my own, as far as views, following, brand, and image. I've been doing whatever what URL offers me, I've done on my own. So that's where the conflict has came in with business with me and URL.
Yeah. I can dig that, and it's always important to stand on what you're asking for. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's always important.
Yeah. You know, I
Some
mean,
motherfuckers don't even battle
I
if
don't
they
like
don't
to.
get it.
I don't like to bite the hand that feeds me or fed me. KOTD, they reached out to me, booked me, paid me good. Same thing with ARP, reached out, paid me good, great business, gave me a great battle. Chef Trez, that was my first on stage battle with RBE.
Dope battle.
Dope battle. And that's when URL contacted me right after Chef Trez. That's Chef Trez battle on RBE. That's kind of where things ended at with me and URL as far as business for right now.
Got you. That makes sense. Now, a couple of bloggers are reporting that you're no longer a member of NWX, which at the beginning of this, you said you are a member of NWX. Now,
Yes.
I guess that's from the DNA situation. How do you feel about DNA leaving NWX?
DNA is my brother. He he makes his own decisions. He obviously got something that he wants to do on a journey by himself, and I respect that. I've been knowing DNA a very long time. That's my brother. I mean, that's the decision that he made on his own, and we all respect that. As far as me not being NWX, I do want to speak on this, and I'm happy that you asked me this question.
Okay.
Nobody in the culture has seen DNA, Sean, T-Top, none of them, Profilini, Defons. I mean, nobody has said that I wasn't NWX, or have they made an public announcement saying that I wasn't NWX, or have I made a public statement saying that I wasn't no longer NWX? I have no idea why people just, I mean, I think this square rooted from DNA's tooth. I think this is where this started from, and you know, battle rap culture just runs with it or whatever. But I don't. I got information that Butterfly did a vlog, and he said the same thing, that I'm not. Who's gonna hold up NWX? Who's gonna hold? Oh, they said Bankhead, and then somebody on the comments said, well, Bankhead's no longer NWX.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
But this person has no verification, or is this verified that I am not NWX? They're just saying something that they heard on their own, and they feel that it's true, and they haven't even heard it from the horse's mouth. That is crazy and unbelievable. That's one thing I don't like about this culture. They just run with rumors that have not been verified. I mean, you just can't. You just can't. Long story short, I am still in WX, and I will always be in WX. I got a personal relationship with the family at NWX. Me and Sean been knowing each other for a long time. I mean, a very long time, since 2016 to be exact. And,
wow!
And I've been in WX basically since then. So
yes, it's dope. That's one of the issues with some of the bloggers in battle rap is for content.
Yeah.
They will add shit or not even. Yeah, that, like, you know, it ain't enough just to review battles and shit like that. Sometimes, you know, a lot of these people want you to be how they met you. So if your content was based around controversy or rumors and shit like that, then that's what they'll push. Now, just recently, before I get into your thoughts about Summer Madness, I don't know if you was able to see or hear about the event that happened this past week from that the same people that did that Fredro Starr and Keith Murray event. I believe Charlie Clips was involved. A couple of other battle rappers was involved, but I guess the headliners was And I seen a few clips from it. It was okay. I ain't gonna speak bad on it, but Tygon and Lord Jamal had some choice words to say about battle rap. Now I always have a issue with shit like this when industry guys speak poorly on what battle rap is. My thing is, you don't have to like it, but you don't need to speak bad on it. And this is what was said, and hopefully this is the right clip. I want you to hear this and give your thoughts on what was said.
Okay. People ain't stepping up and saying shit. A lot of the guards and niggas that put on 5% chains and wear the universal flag and shit, they don't represent it the right way.
Speak
they
on
gonna talk about?
Speak on it. So let me ask you, what kind of battle is this? Now, when I say that, is this a acapella or y'all rocking to beats?
It's with a beat. Ain't no. Yeah, you're not gonna get saved by the crowd. Ain't no. Yeah, we're not going for the gas. And then the gun goes boom. Nah, we ain't doing that.
But see, also, let me tell you what that does. When they do that acapella shit, yo, it be mad cheating going on. You know that.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm talking about phonetic cheating, where you would not be able to fit all of those words in.
Exactly.
It was a fucking
exactly.
Motherfucker.
Not only that, if the crowd don't get it the first time, you can't reiterate it. You can't be like, yo, I said the gun hit his back, this shit goes back. Nah, nigga, that beat is going, nigga. That shit gonna leave you.
Yo, I'm telling you.
And Rod knows she an MC. She know the difference. When that beat is on, nigga, you better be on top of that shit like a horse, or you gonna be flat on your back.
MC battles and crew battles back in the days.
All right, so you how you feel about them about what they had to say about what you guys do? I'll tell you what I said, and this has always been my position. I think battle rapping is one of the hardest jobs in the world outside of being a stand-up comedian, because every time you guys step on a stage, that's original material that people are hearing for the first time. And you're getting an immediate response to how people feel about that shit. It's different between a song that people might like the hook and people might like the beat, and they're sing along with that, but don't care about what somebody is saying. You know what I mean? But
yeah, songs, and my response to that is, dude is full of shit. That's my opinion. He probably most likely 100% never stepped on a battle rap stage and rapped in front of hundreds of people without a beat. No. So he most definitely don't know the pressure and the talent that involves over making a simple song. Difference between battle rap and making a song is anybody can make a song. A person that has never even wrote a song before can come up with a hit single as long as he has a catchy hook and a nice beat. See, the beat and a hook is what carries a song to being great. And you can't compare that to writing 3 rounds of some of the hardest bars that people have never even thought of saying before. It takes way more creativity, way more thought process than making a song. You could say anything on a verse of a song, as long as it rhymes and it pertains to the beat. Very simple words, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you got a verse. As long as the hook is good and the beat is nice, you probably got a hit song. It's not like that with battle rap. There's people that write their life away and they do not get the reaction that they thought they would. And they be saying some of the craziest things in the world that people can't even think of. So that's my opinion on that. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Maybe he should write 3 rounds and stand in front of a crowd and rap it and see if he gets that same reaction.
And this the thing. One of them, Saigon, because it's the reason why he was on there to promote that league. I think they was rapping over 2 rounds was rapping over beat. The last round was a cappella, something like that. And this is what happened when he decided almost everything that he said in that clip, because there's a part that I'm not going to play because I don't want to take up too much of your time, but it's a part in there where I think you heard where he said, yeah, you can't bring it back if the crowd don't get it.
That's a lie too.
Yeah, because what?
You can
Check
bring
this out.
back whatever you want to bring back in battle rap. You could bring back the beginning of your round. The crowd might not like it, but I mean, you can still do it.
But you can
that
do
is so, isn't that just weird and odd to you that people just have their own way of just verifying things without even really knowing? You can't bring you can't bring it back in battle rap. Okay, how do you know this? Have you watched the battle and watched somebody not bring it back? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and it's like people are Lord Jamal is grading what was previously known as battle rap off a scale that he wasn't even around for. Because, man, I'm around the same age. Neither one of us was around for the era that wasn't even battling. It was more or less a rap contest. It was me and my crew on stage, and then we would do whatever our performance was, and then the next crew would be on stage. It wasn't mano y mano, wasn't MC in front of MC. It was more about the DJ and the dancers than it was about the MC. If we gonna be true, up until the Kumo D shit.
Right.
But,
right.
Because that's what started it being about the MC talking to the other MC.
Yes.
But the other dude, Saigon, this is what happened when he went up against Vado. Watch this.
An agency of amateurs should be paying homage. Deep all the big heads that be low in my comments. After I finish open this nigga, I'm out like you go gave. I don't put the shit on your mama. It's 2021, nigga, gon' come out the closet. I'ma go on the vest, nigga might go in Taj and he's gonna go on. Yes, let's address Mr. Used to be, we the best. You a son? So did I. He choking. What the fuck out of me, man? I knew he's gonna move, man. Trying to come at the choke, nigga. I knew he's gonna move, man. I knew he's gonna move, man. My first say, yo, chill. I got this. Look. Get him. Slay, bring it back. We do what the fuck we want. I'm bringing it back. We making a record too, bro. Slay, let me get back from the top. The thing is, I ain't little song to after this, King. You ain't looking crazy. Mom spaghetti.
Everything he said that you can't do happened to him in that battle because it's not as easy as what people believe it is. I don't think people realize that, especially for artists that's used to people being there for their songs.
Yeah.
So they're interacting with you because they love your music. Now you're giving them something they never heard before. And them beats was so terrible that they had at that event.
Yeah.
So bad. I think Big K even said through his round, this beat is trash. I should whip your ass because your beat is trash. Those beats were so terrible.
Damn.
But I think he learned the hard way.
Yeah, he did. He most definitely. You reap what you sow. He talking all that shit, man. He 30s himself on stage. That's how it goes.
Yeah, yeah, and because the ones that do respect the culture, got a lot of respect for. It just seems to me that a lot of those guys, they come to battle rapper industry that all you guys help build and make its own subgenre where guys can come over and actually make money without worrying about industry shit. If they choose not to be worry about being in the industry or whatever and can build their own brand, can market themselves, can sell their own merchandise, sell their own music to their fan base. That should be respected, even if you don't like the art form. You shouldn't say nothing against the art form.
You should never say nothing against something that's very, very clearly hard to do. I mean, Cassidy, look what I mean. No disrespect to Cassidy. Shout out to Cassidy. You see how it's not that easy for him to get on the stage and go crazy the way he does on the beat. I mean, it's just it's way different. It's a whole different formula, whole different pace. There is no tempo, so I don't see how that is easy or overlooked in people that work in the industry's eyes. That's unbelievable. I mean,
yeah, I think some of it is just the fact that a lot of them know that they can't do it.
They can't do it. So people tend to shit on things they don't understand or fear it. Okay, that's just how it goes in life.
That's a fact. Now the last part of this before we get to the end, because I don't want, like I said, I don't want to hold you too long. Summer Madness. How did you feel about the event in total? And then we can, talk about the battles that made sense. But how did you feel about the event in total? If you saw the event.
I didn't see the event, but I seen clips of the event. I get all information on who basically won, who was trash, who was terrible, who was good, and whatever. I feel good about Summer Madness. I mean, I don't think this is one of the best Summer Madness events ever, but it was a Summer Madness. The big crowd was back on stage, had that feel, whatever, and that was nice. That was good. Smack is always having a large impact on the battle rap culture every time he does an event, so it's gonna always be a success regardless. I feel as far as the battles, I heard that Chess and Easy the Block Captain was a very great battle.
Yeah, very great. High replay value. It's hard to even call a winner. I probably done watched it 3 times. I can't. I don't even think anybody should really pick a winner. The winner was the culture that night. It would get to the point where technically you would just have to go into who probably had the longer round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how great both of them was. Or maybe if you want to critique and say who had a stumble or some shit like that. But other than that, haymaker wise and going bar for bar, because the only 2 things that I was kind of a little iffy about with that battle was one, would Chess choke? Unfortunately, that's just part of his shit now. Even though it's been a while.
So he did choke.
Nah, he didn't. I was just thinking going into the battle, if he choked, that's probably the only thing that messed it up. And how would Easy adjust to being in front of 3,500 people if he didn't get the response that he was looking for? Because leaving those small caffeine rooms and coming into a big stage can be a little bit different, because sometimes it's follow the leader. Anybody that's ever been to a big event, a lot of times, sometimes the people in the back can't hear. So motherfuckers, a friend is born or don't get something, everybody else follows suit, even if they ain't hit a damn ball.
They'll boo you. Boo you. Yeah. All boo you. You could be spending. I think that's if I'm not mistaken, Sean and Hollow was an odd battle. I heard that they both were going crazy. It's just the crowd wasn't responding to anything.
Yeah, and I think that had more to do with placement and timing of the battle. I think a lot of times in an event like that, battles set the tone. And being as though it ain't been a big event in a while, you have something like Easy and Chess that was a lot of street talk shit.
Yeah,
a lot of street talk back and forth. It kind of sets the tone for the rest of the night. And then you have them two, which, not to say neither one of them didn't do no street talk, but it was a lot of technical bars and haymakers in there that I don't think the crowd wanted to hear at that point. I don't think they wanted that. I don't. It wasn't because nobody was whack. I just think that the crowd expectation now is set on that.
I totally agree, because I had heard Sean's bars before he long time ago. He had those rounds for Hollow locked and loaded. I was highly impressed with Sean's rounds. So I was sure that he was gonna go in there and do a great job. And then when I heard that wasn't nobody reacting, I said, yeah, that gotta be something dumb, some with the crowd. It's about time, like you said, timing and placement. Because if Hollow and Sean would have rapped that in New York, it would have been on fire probably.
Yeah, it just was. It's just what they was expecting. It's the same with Surf and John John. John wasn't trash.
They say he wasn't trash, but it's about, I guess, Houston, they just wanted to hear different shit.
Yeah, they wanted to hear that street shit. That's what they wanted to hear.
Street shit mixed with bars.
Yeah, and Surf came out with that. And I don't think it was nobody probably that would have beat Surf on that night. It's just something about, if Surf got 3 rounds on a big stage, it's hard to match. But I don't think it would have looked as bad as it did if the tone wasn't already set by Easy and Chess as far as what the crowd wanted. Because even once fucking Gotti and Calico got out there, they was at attention at that, and that was later in the night, but they wanted to hear that street shit once again.
How you call that battle?
I actually got Calico 2-1.
Okay.
That's the best Calico I've seen in a long time. Best Calico I've seen in a very long time. But I'm not mad at anybody that got Geechee 2-1 either.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just that Cal was real clean. Cal had a lot of shit. Geechee had a little slip up in the second round, and his third round wasn't a typical Geechee round.
No, okay. I get what you
know
mean.
what I mean?
Yep.
And the Mook and Reed battle, I think that should have happened in a caffeine room. I don't think that should have been on the big stage at all.
Okay. That's what I heard
was
about
just,
that battle too.
It was boring.
Yep. That's what I heard.
And it's not to say that Mook can rap. He can rap.
No, he's cold. He's cold.
Yeah, he can rap like a motherfucker, but it's just something different. Crowd expecting something like Lux is Lux, right? And it's not to make one better than the other, but what Lux do and what Mook do is two different things. It's certain things expected out of Lux, so the crowd already know what they're getting from the time Lux step on stage.
Yep.
You would think people would feel the same way about Mook, but they just haven't over the years. They just haven't.
That's because he's not active enough. That's why.
Yeah. Believe that they think that they can get ready for a battle in 30 days.
Oh no, hell no.
You know what I mean?
Battles, every time a league contacts me, I got 29 days to write 3 rounds. So I know for a fact these niggas getting 6-7 months and shit ahead to do what they do. And it's great shit that they do. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but
you got a lot of time.
But
6-7 months to write 3 rounds. I mean, I expect it to be just unbelievable.
Yeah, it should be great. It should be great. And you know, and that's the thing that fans got to understand too. If somebody is active, and even if they on a streak like that streak that Shine had with the year before last, a few years ago, crazy fucking streak with the competition in the volume that he was battling at, that was just ridiculous. I think I'll be able to tell probably Shine next battle. I think sometimes it reaches a point, and it happens to almost every battle rapper. It even happens to motherfuckers that do music, where the audience or the consumer reaches a point where they're tired of seeing you.
Yeah, I respect your opinion.
And sometimes they need time to miss you. I think it's the same issue with rock.
Yeah, I mean, battlers, certain battlers, if you see them too much, they can become saturated, no matter how talented they are.
Yeah, I mean, Beyonce went through it, but
I mean, I think that, like you said, it's just he was doing everything he's supposed to be doing. It's just bad timing for the timing and placement. Because I really think if that battle would have been anywhere else, New Jersey, Philly, any branch of the East Coast at all, you know, that shit would have went crazy because
it would have been totally different.
They understand the rival that Sean and Hollow has as far as history, and they've been in the culture a long time.
Yeah,
a lot of people in Houston was coming to that event just because that event was there.
Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of them wasn't even battle rap fans.
I don't even I seen Lil Flip there.
Yeah,
and I don't like, no disrespect to Lil Flip, but I don't never see him publicly supporting battle rap. You know,
a lot of those guys are like that. Like,
you know, it's in my city, it's in my state.
Yeah,
I'm gonna attend it, but you really don't know what the fuck is going on here. So
don't have a clue. I said
what's going on.
A little while ago that a lot of these industry guys treat battle rap like the ugly girl that they met at the club. They don't want to take her nowhere. They don't really want to be seen with her. But if it's a bag involved or some shit where they can creep around, they want to text her at 3:00 in the morning to see if they want to come, see if she want to come over. As I motherfuckers will say what they want to say about Drake, but him supporting the culture the way that he has done over the years, publicly and privately,
very respectful.
Mad props to.
I give him mad props for that because he's obviously clearly respecting the culture, the passion, the brand. He likes it. It's obviously something that he likes. You know what I'm saying? So
because he don't have to do that shit.
Because he don't have.
Because he don't have to do that shit.
Because he don't have. He has no reason to do it. He's doing it out of the kindness of being interested for battle rap, and that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. But before I let you go, because like I don't want to hold you up too long. You got any upcoming battles? You got any music coming out? You got any thing you want to leave people with, clothing, whatever?
Yeah, man. I sold out of sour time shirts. I had about 100, 200 of those shirts. They all gone. So
that's what's up.
I got hoodies coming in soon. I got a real big. My next battle was gonna be big. I tell you that right now. It's not gonna be small. I will be on RBE very soon. I'll be back on KOTD very soon. I'm just waiting on them to book their next cards, and I'm gonna be back in work, back in motion. I had to take a month break, like a month and a half break. Had some problems here at the house. It's certain little shit, you know. Got kids. I gotta make sure my kids good. You know, sometimes battle rap just has to not get put on the back burner because I have been promoting for the last 7 years, I guess. Even when I'm not battling, I'm still promoting.
Yeah, but life happens, you know what I mean?
You know, but life happens, and you know, I was supposed to be on the last RBE card. I had to decline it. I turned it down. I told him to put me on the next one. I got a close relationship with ARP. That's my brother. He cool as hell. But I'm trying to my next battle that I actually want to do, I want it to be on Cartel. I want to battle at home. I was supposed to battle Dot on the last Cartel card. That didn't happen. He didn't show up.
Yeah, it's like Dot came back and I haven't seen him since that comeback battle. I haven't seen him. I was wondering what was going on.
I was about to do Dot so dirty. I mean,
yeah, I got a clip of
the shit I have for Dot. I posted it on my page. That shit went viral.
Yeah, I got a clip of it. I'm gonna play it at the end of this. I got a clip of it.
Yeah, I was gonna do Dot dirty, man. That was my best material, in my opinion. My pen just got crazy. I'm just chilling. I'm just waiting on a big name. Somebody book a nice card, I'll be there. It's gonna be on Cartel. And then next it will be KOTD or RBE for sure. And those are gonna be big battles as well. So you got 3 big battles coming from me. 3 big battles. All big names. It's gonna be all great shit.
That's what it is. And thanks again, because honestly, typically battle rap niggas don't do shit like this. Especially without it being a bag involved. Salute to you. First chance I get, I want to
support you, and I also want to get heard, man. Whatever you put in, the results you put in, well, you're gonna get out. There's no reason. I've never charged for these type of interviews. Never. I've never charged for an interview. I never will. I get nothing out of charging for an interview when it's an opportunity for me to talk to the people directly. So.
Word. That's what it is. One last question. What do you say about the people that critique you and talk about the way that you perform, the facial expressions, shit like that? But what do you say to those people? Because I know you don't plan on changing what you do, because I know that's part of who you are. But what you say to those people that constantly critique that and say, if he would just stop that, he would be this.
I mean, the same thing that, I ain't gonna lie, when I first started battling in that style and format, I was critiqued a lot. And it almost made me question and not do it no more. And I'm like, man, should I stop making a facial expression? Should I stop yelling after a ball? After I hear the crowd react, I react with them. Like, is that corny? Too corny? What am I doing? And then I'm like, you know what? And then I talked to Shine. I had conversations with my battle rap fellows, and nah, man, they're like, nah, keep doing you. That's what's making you who you are. And and he like, you know, it's all about building and putting in work. You know, after a while, you got 5 people who love the facial expressions, and then a year later, you got 500,000 people who's following you doing it. You know, it's all
That's a fact.
It's all about building and becoming a demand. So I went with it. I listened to it, and I started noticing that each battle, I love the facial expressions. I love when he says I'm fire. Oh my God, whoa, this is crazy. But I still get people who say they don't like it and they hate it. So I've come to realization as a battler, you can never please everybody, clearly, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so there is no reason for me to stop doing what I got a following for doing. Like people love it. Like my following loves the face. I get new followers every day, daily. I love your facial expressions because there's people that have never seen my battles, and that's why I'm always constantly promoting. And the people who don't like it, I just say this: hey, that's your opinion. You don't like it. I'm not here to please everybody. I'm here to please the people who fuck with Bankhead, who fuck with everything I do, and who fuck with my passion. And that's a lot of people. And I will continue to do that. And it's going to just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then eventually it's going to outweigh people who don't like it, which it already basically has over the course of time. You know, I don't even really got to get on the stage and say nothing really crazy no more. If I really don't want to, I get on there and make a facial expression. People like it. That's what I made it.
Yeah, like I don't see too many fans saying anything about it. Maybe a blogger here and there, but not really.
Yeah, it used to be bad, right? It used to be crazy bad. Now I'm humbly speaking, I'm popular for doing it. I'm popular for having crazy balls and making facial expressions after it. You know, I mean,
that's a fact.
I mean, it worked out for the better. I remember, man, I had people in my own city. Dog, you need to stop making that face, man. You need to stop doing that. I'm like, no, that shit is fire. People like that. What are you talking about? They're like, nah, bro, it rubs off like you're gassing yourself up. I'm like, whatever, man. I keep doing it. And then when I start battling big names doing it, then niggas seen things come to life that people don't see at first after a certain amount of time, you know?
Yeah.
And now niggas wouldn't dare stand in front of these bars with these facial expressions and play any games because they know what's gonna happen to them.
Yeah, that's a fact. You very, very elite pen. If I didn't get a chance to say that at the beginning,
I appreciate that.
I got mad respect for your pen. You know what I mean?
That.
And thanks again. I appreciate you coming on and doing this. Thank you very much. I know
no problem,
a few of my subscribers would be very, very happy that you was here. Under typical circumstances, I would have did this live, but because technically at work, I didn't want to do it live and have a whole lot of bullshit going on in the background. But I appreciate you, Young King. Thank you again. Keep up the work. I'm gonna be looking out for those new battles. Thank you. Thank you,
and salute to you, bro. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel, man. Y'all follow this man. What he's doing for the culture is priceless. You already know, bro. Much love. Hit me up for another interview down the line.
I appreciate you.
No problem.